Sunday night sound session with John Moore and DJ Hyphen on KUBE 93.
All right, y'all, DJ Hyphen, J Moore, Sunday night sound session right now in the building. Special guest, one of the dopest MCs, and someone who was actually just on the show like a couple weeks ago.
Yes, yes.
Introduce yourself.
Yes, what up, what up? It's your man Royce the 5'9", a.k.a. Nickel.
Yes, in the building, 1/4 of Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse Machine, yeah. Shout out to my brothers.
Yeah, let's talk about the Slaughterhouse thing, because you guys were all just in here a second ago.
Yeah.
Talking about that album. It seems like the project has just been a crazy success, from fans to critics, everything. It's been really well received. How have you guys seen it from your end?
Yeah, we see it the same way. I mean, it's mixed. It's mixed in terms of, you know, a lot of people look at numbers and I don't think that they really know what they're looking at. So,
well, especially these days, the numbers are just so skewed.
Yeah, I don't like to get so technical with explaining like how many the label shipped out and
there
what
was
percentage
that issue,
of the shipment that we sold, what we did the first day out of Best Buy.
Yeah,
as it compares to what we actually had out there, and you know, to us it was a great success. We were very happy because it was up in the air. We was wondering, like, could a huge internet buzz actually factor out into record sales?
Yeah, so did it exceed your expectations? Not even in terms of sales, just in terms of the response to the project, because I know you guys have been touring like crazy, and it seems like you've been getting a lot of love. I'm seeing people online with Slaughterhouse tattoos and whatnot.
Yeah, see, stuff like that happening, that by far exceeds my expectations.
Mm-hmm.
I never expected for people to like show up with like a Slaughterhouse tattoo.
Would you have picked perhaps a friendlier looking logo if you knew people were going to tattoo like a pig across their arm?
Listen, man, I wanted the logo to be less friendly.
Less friendly. What would it be?
I would have liked because I wanted the pig. When I first seen it, I was like, you know, it's cool, it's real clean.
Like slice it open.
Can't we have like a mic sticking out of it or something, like like you sticking it with a knife, but the knife is the mic, and you know, I think crazy.
Yeah.
We'll never sell no records listening to my vision.
So who took the creative control in deciding to keep the mic out of the pig?
You know what, my man Mike, Joel's manager, Mike.
Okay.
I think his girl designed it.
Oh, word.
And he sent it to her. You know, we got a lot of talented people in house. You know, and she sent it out. It started as just a pig with the feet up in the air, and then I think it was Joey's idea to hog tie the pig.
Yep.
And we just left it like that, man. I think it turned out good though.
Yeah, with the shed.
That logo is cool. I think that's why we selling a lot of merchandise.
Yeah, it's definitely a good logo. So before this, I take it you guys were all pretty good friends, but it seems like since the album dropped, it's almost like you guys have become brothers. I don't know about the relationship, but like I do know that Twitter was made for Slaughterhouse, because there's nothing more entertaining than following all four of you and watching like jokes go back and forth and following along on the tour bus, that kind of stuff.
I think all we need to do now is actually we need to get into a fist fight with each other and make up, and then like we're officially brothers. As close as you can be.
Yeah. There hasn't been a single fist fight?
Nah, I don't think there will be one.
A shove? Nothing?
Nah.
Wow.
Nah. A few arguments, a few semi-heated arguments.
What's been the most heated argument?
What was the most?
Because I did see one where I think Joey was clowning somebody for watching that Justin Timberlake movie on the bus.
No, I didn't. Nah, you know what? The jokes. There's never arguments over jokes. It was one time me and Joey got into it recently. He invited me to take a walk. That's his favorite thing to do. A lot of people think Joey is scared to fight, but I think he'll fight anybody. But he invited me to take a walk because I was mad because he wanted to miss a sound check to go mess with this big booty girl. So I'm like, look, man, you know, if we got to do sound check, you got to do sound check. No one's going to tell me I'm going to do sound check. So it was like, we got into it at the airport. But so we just did what brothers do. Once we got to the next city, we just pretend like it didn't happen.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We always talk about that, but one of the big differences between guys and girls, it seems, that guys will have an argument and then just kind of pretend like it never happened.
We get over it quick.
Yeah.
We was joking, not even about that. But it's the same thing with me and Joey when we almost had a beef before we got cool with each other. He took a shot at me on a record. I started taking shots back in normal Royce fashion. That's what I do if you bother me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when he called me to get on the actual Slaughterhouse song, we never talked about our issues.
Yeah, just kind of.
We didn't even discuss it. He called me as if we never had an issue. Like, yo, what's up, Royce? I need you on this song. I was like, okay, send me the beat. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. So we didn't even really talk about this last time you guys were out here, but what does the future hold for Slaughterhouse? There's been a lot of talk with you guys making that cameo in the back of M's verse during the Forever video. People are like, yo, are they signing together as a group? Is Eminem signing Royce? Like, is there going to be another album? What's the future hold for Slaughterhouse right now?
Yeah, right now the focus is the group.
Okay.
You know, my focus right at this second is my album, which is coming out Tuesday.
Yeah, Street Hop will be in
Street
stores
Hop will
everywhere.
be in stores Tuesday, October 20th. Go cop that, please. But aside from that, yeah, I'm focused on the group in terms of the next move, and like with signing. Yeah, Shady is an option. You know, it's been a lot of great conversations being had, and hopefully something like that could happen. But yeah, we want to. Our goal is to put the group album on the major and really get the real machine behind it, so we can put that balance back in hip hop.
Nice, definitely. So before we talk about the new project, Street Hop, you know, we talked about M there for a minute. I want to kind of go back. I know you've talked about this probably millions of times over the years, but what was the first time you met M, and what was your initial impression, like the first time you heard him rhyme? What was that first thought that went through your head?
Well, I heard him before I met him.
Okay.
I heard him before I met him, and I couldn't believe it. Like, I was blown away. I thought not only was he too big to be rhyming locally in my city, but I thought he could be the biggest thing in rap when I first heard him. You know, like, because the Slim Shady EP was not too far different from the Slim Shady LP. I mean, the whole thing was done, packaged, and being sold already before I met him.
So you didn't hear, what was the one before that? Was Infinite, right?
Yeah, I heard Infinite too. I heard Infinite too, but I heard the Slim Shady EP first, and then I did research and went and listened to Infinite, which was also incredible to me.
Yeah, that's a crazy record. People
Like,
kind of forget about it.
He really went crazy with the syllables on that Infinite record.
Yep.
You know, so just me being an MC, man, like that's the type of thing I was paying attention to when I was listening to him back then. So when I finally got a chance to meet him, it was more so like, I want to see what this dude look like, what he act like, because when you listen to him, you feel like you know him already. You expect him to act a certain way, carry himself a certain way. So I was actually opening up for Usher. Usher was in Detroit, and I was opening up for him.
What year was this?
This was 97.
Okay.
December 29th to be exact. And
Wow.
I'm going to tell you why I know the exact day. That same day, my grandmother died, and my son was born that same day.
Wow.
But,
Circle of life.
But they was in the same hospital. Like, my grandmother, my wife went to the hospital to go into labor. I went to see her and accidentally got off on the wrong floor, and my uncle was standing there. So my grandmother had got into an accident, and they just happened to take her to that hospital, but she don't live in that area.
That's crazy.
It's a crazy story.
Yeah. And
So,
that night you had to perform?
That night I was contractually obligated to perform, so I went ahead and did it. And my manager Keno introduced us. You know, we both heard of each other. He was like, "Yo, man," because I was on stage and I did an acapella, and I said, don't laugh, but I said, "I'm iller than standing in front of a gorilla holding a banana." That was ill for back then. So I said, "I'm iller than standing in front of a gorilla holding a banana." And M, when I met him, he was like, "Yo, did you just say I'm iller than standing in front?" I was like, "Yeah, man." He was like, "Yo, we need to do something." So we start talking on the phone, like MC conversations, and then we end up doing Bad Meets Evil. And then I don't know how many years later or months later he got his deal. He called me and was like, "Yo, I want to put that song on my album. Can you come out to Cali so we can redo it?" I just signed a deal with Dr. Dre.
Yeah. So how many?
Like, all right.
How many songs did you guys do together as Bad Meets Evil? You got the EP that came out. I think it was even really just kind of like a CD maxi kind of thing.
Yeah, no, it was just 2 songs.
Yeah.
It was Scary Movies and Nothing to Do.
Oh, classics.
1, 2, 3, 4. We did about probably 6.
Okay.
We did a few that didn't come out too, because when I signed a deal with Tommy Boy, me and M did a couple songs that we didn't actually end up using.
Sunday night sound session with John Moore and DJ Hyphen on KUBE 93.